Okay, today I'm putting in a backup camera in this van. These Ford Transit vans, they don't have a way for you to look out the back because there's no window in the back. So I'm going to try to mount the rear view camera up here at the top, and probably going to end up running the wire through here in the headliner. And if you notice here, I've already started putting in my 7-inch monitor here. So it's going to be mounted here. I put a screw here for this, and I have it where it can rotate a little bit. I took out the light fixture here and ran the wire this way so that it will come down here. So I'll go ahead and put my cable together and run it towards the back. So once all that's in place, we will, take a look at what it looks like. But I'm not sure if I'm going to make this one reverse only. I think it's going to be always on, just because, like I say, they don't have a rear view mirror here. So yep, that's pretty much what's going to happen here. Okay, so right now I'm looking at this piece here. Is like a place to put stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this piece off here and trying to go behind this headliner and try to put a hole in here so that the cable can be ran above here into the headliner, and then we can get the cable to go out back towards the rear. So I put a slice in here, right in this area here, and then once we put the slice in, hopefully once I run the cable in there, it'll go right through there. So here's the cable right here. I'm going to put the extension and run it in here and make it come through here. Alright, so now I've got the wire pulled through, so this part here will go back towards the camera, and this part here is going to go forward down towards the fuse box over that way. I mean, I'm going to have to add some wire there, but that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to go back towards the fuse box. I won't use this wire. This is my reverse wire. I won't use that. And then over here I have the wire that is being put in place to go back behind this panel here. So now I'm going to remove the molding here, run it back this way, and then go on back towards the rear. So for now I'm just going to kind of put it right here on top just to see what it looks like, the camera. Then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to run my wire down through the door seal and then come back up into my headliner and go back that direction. So right now I have it temporarily using the cigarette lighter adapter on my wiring harness. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, see what it looks like with it where it's at. So that's what it looks like from the back. Not too bad. I kind of wanted to go down a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I wish I could go down just a little bit. So I think if I mount it right there, it might be a little bit lower looking down. So I just temporarily put some double-sided tape there. So now that it's on, pointed down, let's see what it looks like now. Okay, I like that view. Yeah, I might just mount it there because I can always make it go up or down. Then I'll just have to run the wire across so that when the door is open, it won't damage the cable. So yeah, at this point all I have to do is finish tucking the wire up into the headliner, and I'll probably show you how I did the power and go from there. So now I'm under here trying to find a fuse to tap off of for the reverse camera or for my backup camera. So what I have here is my tool here to actually go in and see if there's a voltage on these fuses. Right now I have the ignition on, and I found out that this one right here does provide 12 volts with the ignition on, but if I turn the ignition off, it should stop giving me 12 volts. So if I put it back on there, you'll see there's no 12 volts. So what that tells me is that I could tap onto this fuse here from my reverse camera, and therefore I can automatically turn my backup camera on and off when I turn on my ignition switch. So I've got a bolt hole that I found here near the kick panel. So I've crimped this right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and shrink that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in there. So that will be my ground when I put that back in, and that'll at least cover that part. So this thing here that I just spliced onto the wire that I pulled from the other side where that kick panel is, this is a device that allows you to tap into a circuit. So it has its own fuse for the circuit that you're adding, and then the old fuse would go here. So these are mini fuses. So this is a mini, I think they call it add a circuit. But what I would do is pull the fuse. Like I said, we looked at this one, it was 20, and I'll pull that one, and add it to what I've already pulled out of here, and add it to this piece right here. Then I'll stick this into that slot. So by doing that, I'm actually able to let's see if I can do it. It'll actually allow me to add the fuse here. Let's see if it lets me do it. Sticking a little bit, but once I get it down in there, it'll be ready to go. It's just real tight fitting. Now I can stick it back into the slot that the old fuse came out of. I don't know if I can get a good picture of it though. Let's see, I can't. Right there, that's where it came out. Let's see if I can get a better picture, because you cannot see. Let's see. Now let's see if we can get a better picture. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So now I can slide this back in. I might have to do it this way so it will go down. So now it's coming out and going across, but I have the old fuse and the new fuse in my circuits right here. So that's one way to do it without hacking up any wires. So okay, so this is the finished product. Everything is put in place, put back in place. So when I turn on the ignition switch, I can see everything behind me. So I can't see anything without it, so I think it was a good idea to install it. So yep, that's pretty much it.